Yeah. Yeah. Hear that music? Hear that music? Hear that music?
You know, still fresh.
Hear that music?
Go on. Fresh.
Hear that music? Hear that music? Hear that music?
You know, still
Yeah, here we go. Holy shit. My live counter says 24 hours and 15 minutes exactly. That is how long I and everybody else have been streaming. All of our side streamers, our main channel streamers. The actual event is done. I hesitate to always say done, guys, honest, because, like, we still got a little bit of ways to go. God damn it, I want to get there. But so I don't have to introduce myself, but I need to introduce everybody that is on the screen right now that has. Oh my god. First of all, I'm on like 36 hours, 32 hours of no sleep. So if I get a little, bleh, just take that with a grain of salt. So going from left to right and down again, we have Principal Heidi. I would have liked to have hung out in your principal office more, but we had some stuff to do. Hi, Heidi. We're going to get to everybody very, very quickly. We have Homeless Hacker, Mr. Justin Whitehead, Tully up there in the right-hand corner. And because Kintaro keeps moving around, and I keep trying to give Kintaro the big screen, but whatever, that's fine. God damn it, Kintaro. Fuck it. So Zach, good dude, Zach. So if you were in the Discord at all, and took advantage of any of the rooms, God, everybody keeps fucking me up, man. Why is everybody going on Zoom right now? Hold on. Now I gotta hide this because everybody's coming in Zoom and you're fucking me up. And Zach was the one that built the Discord, did all the rooms. It's absolutely insane. We have Blind Hacker. We have Tailpuff, El Cantaro. My buddy Joe is here. Quadling, he snuck in. And then we also have Mr. Steve D3. And now all of my graphics are off, so I hope I got everybody. But that's fine. So, closing ceremonies. Like any con would have, I guess. Not that this was a con. It was a charity event. I could not be happier. Now I really have to fix the fucking video because people keep coming in. You're messing with a not altogether fast adult on his best day, and you're ruining everything. So, welcome. Thank you, everybody. I guess I'm gonna start with Heidi. What do you think, Heidi? What do you think of the past 24 hours?
I'm speechless. I've never experienced anything like this, both in terms of the community, the learning, everything that was shared, the discussions, many of them way over my head, but I really enjoyed everything that I heard. And even more so, the generosity, the commitment, the incredible commitment that came from so many people. I don't know if this is the right place for me to share some of those thank yous, or if you'd like for me to do that later. Okay, no. Perfect. So I want to start with the organizers of the event. So a huge thank you to you, Rando. Just blown away by everything that how you managed everybody, just the production, but combined with that real passion for both what it is that everyone's been talking about, but that constant reminder for the purpose of this event, and just how you have joined this amazing team over a matter of a few days to become a central part of one of the biggest, most important and successful fundraisers that's ever happened for Ocean Academy. So a huge gratitude to you. to Aaron and Justin, and I'm kind of always swapping between names and screen names, but I know them as Justin and Aaron, and just incredible people. That Justin came into my office a couple of years, well, I guess close to a couple of years ago, and we started talking and got really excited about what we could do to bring technology to, or deeper level of technology to Ocean Academy students on Keycocker, where I've always gotten into their heads that they can be the creators of technology, not just the users. And Justin was, an incredible opportunity that walked through the door of our school. And he, we have a lot of people come and go with ideas, but he really dug in, and he and Aaron and the entire team, Chester, Dan, Ryan, Zaz, Max, Billy, Tall Guy, and Kelsey, who came down to teach for 2 weeks and teach a very intensive course to our students. And I remember them talking about, how amazed they were that the students, some of them as young as 13 years old, were able to grasp and pass they put together an exam. They created a whole course curriculum, and they said this is a university level course, and the Ocean Academy students just really excelled. So that was awesome for the students and the teachers, and it just grew a lot of confidence and enthusiasm, and it really makes me feel like the sky is the limit, particularly after hearing all the incredible expertise. I just really enjoyed it. I remember, seeing, sitting at a mainframe terminal when I was about 10, and then sitting at my first desktop, when I was not much older than that, but just to see how technology has come so far. And I think that giving students in education the opportunity to code, just like they're learning literacy and numeracy, we've been letting them know that you need to speak coding, and you need to be those creators. So I just can't express enough my gratitude for definitely the fundraising, and definitely, that content and that expertise. A big part of what Ocean Academy is about saying, we don't want you to just follow what your parents want you to do, or your friend, particularly because of the limited opportunities we have for higher levels of education or training. People often end up in Belize, even if they are going to continue going to school, doing something that they don't really know or care about. But at Ocean Academy, it's all about finding your passion. And I could not have seen more passion than I have seen in the last 24 hours from people all over the world. I mean, it is deep and far and wide. So I enjoyed the experience for myself. I enjoyed El Cantaro, who did a students only type class, and I loved it because we've been called, our school has been called a school where we think outside of the box, and we emphasize innovation in I think an international but also local kind of culture that sometimes focuses too much on memorization. And so for this idea of outside of the box, and he was teaching them how to use a cigar box to cut away and put a Raspberry Pi inside, and create a storage device for a NAS, I think is what it's called. And so I loved it because he said, building is about creating a story. So it was just a beautiful experience, and that whole emphasis on being a maker and creator. And so heading down the list, huge kudos to all the organizers: El Cantaro, Zach, Viking Sec, The Blind Hacker, Rook, Eternally Perplexed, Steve D3, Homeless, Tail Puffed. I know there's many more because there are lots of people that were participating on many different levels, both in terms of sharing, whether it was comments or guest speaking, certainly the donations. Ray Redacted did an awesome job of over and over continuing to say, I'll match those funds for anything that was $13 or $133. And it just kept coming and coming. And so I know that effort made a huge difference. And it's just, when we started to get pretty worried here, and we knew that we would have to rely on fundraising, and we knew the amount was a big amount, I was really worried because it's a time where a lot of people are in need. Not only are there many really important causes right now, but then on an individual level, the challenges that everybody is facing. So I really didn't know what we would achieve, but I just had the attitude that we have to try. And so I want to lead into a huge gratitude to Javier Alegria, one of our teachers at Ocean Academy, who he's a brilliant and caring young man. And for any of you who don't speak Spanish, Alegria means happy. And he is always a happy person and with a huge can do attitude. And so he has been connected with the digital silence team with Justin and Aaron and the teachers who came down. So he shot a message over to them really just a couple of weeks ago. And not only did they respond, but they reached out and pulled together this incredible team. And I was just hearing right before we came on the comment from Danny that this is an outstanding team and how everyone's worked together. And like I said, this is my first experience, so I don't have anything else to measure it to in this community. But it sure just blows away anything virtually I've ever been part of in my life. I also want to say thank you. There's so many donors, and all of their names are listed on that GoFundMe page. And I really encourage everybody to take a look at all of them. I'm going to go ahead and do a shout out thank you to a number of those. This is certainly not all of them, but I want to say a big thank you to Katie, to David Kennedy, Chester Bishop, Scope Security, Jim McMurray, Justin Whitehead, Joe Johnson, Tully, Tim Medin, Chris Saunders, Edward Mize, Alex Stamos, Heidi Potter, Mad Hat, Bryson Bort, Carl Cosmos, Tully and Alethea, Derek Rook, Break Sec Podcast, and Billy Tailguy. And I'm sorry if I butchered any of your names, but huge thanks and gratitude to everybody who directed money in this direction to make a huge difference for students and families who can now breathe a sigh of relief that truthfully I didn't know if we would be able to achieve, so that those school fees are covered for the rest of this academic year. So that's for 4 months, March through June. And no school is free in Belize. We get government funding, but that's partial, and the rest always has to come from fees. So we have had the attitude to be innovative and entrepreneurial from the beginning. We've always had school businesses, but those do depend on tourism. So students have earned money both to pay for their school fees as well as to fund the education. And with that gone, you guys really made the difference. And so I hope you can all sleep well tonight, knowing that you have done something really incredible. Thank you.
Thank you, Heidi. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna go. Everybody, all the core operations staff that helped put this together. I'm gonna call you each out one by one, and if you have any words about the event, now's the time to say them. Like, this was fucking awesome. Like, I think what we did was way beyond what I thought was gonna happen. So Justin, homeless, what do you think, man?
Thank you guys. Somebody's cutting onions.
That's all right, brother.
Thank
You can
guys
do
so
it.
much. Every one of you donors. Thank you for everybody who stepped up. This started with one tweet, and it's awesome. Hold on. I can do this. This started with one tweet, and it was awesome. It really made me feel like this community can do anything. I can't thank all the people who stepped up, all the awesome speakers we've had, the mayhem that I got to watch last night in the middle of the night, when I was literally falling asleep on my keyboard and then would just burst into laughter. Pretty sure everybody in my house was ready to kill me after that. On Monday is my birthday, and this is the greatest birthday gift I could have gotten.
You deserve it, brother.
Happy birthday. You're welcome,
Happy
man.
birthday.
Yeah.
Thank you again, everybody. I look forward to all of you making it down to Belize with us at some point. instead of being strangers to all these kids, let's go meet them. That's about all I got.
The next person of the core operations staff that holy shit, I've said it 100 times already. I don't know. I wouldn't have done nearly as good a job because I didn't have to. I knew from the very beginning I wouldn't have to worry about the back end. I wouldn't have to worry about shit. And that's Zach. Zach, dude, like, what do you think, man? How did we do? And congratulations, you didn't fuck it up.
Hey, I mean, none of us really did, right? I mean, obviously, as you know, homeless literally just kind of mentioned, is being able to see the impact of a community honestly just coming together, right? Like, it's not a single one person. Like, this just shows like how much effort can what can come out of everyone just literally joining together and each kind of picking up their just helping each other out, like as like the general kind of thing for our community is like together we hit harder,
And-
right? Like we saw the need and
Yeah.
we just like beat it into the ground and hopefully we just finish it up. That's all I really honestly got is it was incredible.
And now you've started my love affair with Discord and gaming through Discord when we finally pulled our heads out of our asses and figured out how the fuck to play a video game. The year is 2020 and we had to figure out. It took 8 hackers to figure out that one of them was just pushing the wrong fucking button. That was me. Mr.
8
Blind.
hackers and 0 sysadmins.
Shots fired there.
Shut up, Quadling. What was I gonna say? Blind. There are times that I'm very lucky to go around and meet as many people as I do and hang out at these cons. But one of my most favorite things is to meet a crew or meet a person from a crew that represents that crew. And I know that if that's who they're sending out, that whole group must be awesome. Some of my favorites, I mean, most of them, I mean, it could be dicks in any group, but trying to do feel goods right now. Like, and those groups include group like Set KC and DC 562, DC 801, the names that quality people in them. And goddamn, if I am not wholly in love with Dead Pixel Sec, like your crew just came out of the woodwork, man, and did some of the best stuff this weekend. And I mean, I've been a fan of yours for a very long time, dude. Thank you. How do you think it went?
Oh, I think it went phenomenally. It's there's this great kickoff. We hung out for a bit. We watched like you said, a ton of talks. I spun up my side channel. We did about 4 hours of talks. Everything from infosec tabletop to this red team scenario, but really the whole thing broke down to effective communication. And I'm gonna read that here is ultimately the reason this was so successful is because we, as hackers, we have this ability to effectively communicate and speak the same language. But honestly, the ability for you to come in and lead this crew, is again a representation of your capability. And Dead Pixel Sec is, I'll keep the long story short. It's ultimately my want to build a community out of people who just want to learn and share. So that's the entire premise. I don't care if you're a hacker or not, you have something valid and I want to know what it is. And that's been a huge thing. And I really took that away from, my one of the people that I look up to and admire the most, Dave Kennedy, of course, and you had him on here. And I love that guy and the fact that he put on DerbyCon. And so, I went to ShmooCon the first few years, and I was like, this group of elitist scumbags. I don't like it. It's not my thing. No offense, but the first few years I went there, I didn't know anybody, and I couldn't find the crew. So then I stepped away for a while, and then found through work a couple people were talking about this DerbyCon thing, and I went to DerbyCon, and sure enough, I was like, everybody here wants to talk to me. Everybody here wants to do these things. And when I started thinking about, hey, I want to speak at DerbyCon before knowing that their last one was coming up, I said, well, I'm just going to start streaming so I get better talking to people. I can work a room, but what is it like in front of 30 people, 40 people, 80 people? And then that's where the blind hacker was born. And then I built it in one day. It was like shortly after I started, I was like, it's no longer about me. This is again about this community, these people that have come together, yes, around me, over me, for me, but the community worked together. And that's why I think that's why it's such a lovely place to be, because again, not everybody there's remotely even infosec or a hacker, but they know shit. And that's the coolest thing is they're like, hey, I'll teach it to you, but you got to teach me something. And
Yeah.
Being able to now bring that to Ocean Academy, I'll definitely be down in Belize at some point. I got to figure out the logistics behind sending a blind guy to Belize. So we'll
Very
figure
carefully.
that out at some point. Very carefully. We'll figure that out, and then we'll go from there. And I had a blast. I would totally do it again. Not tomorrow, not next week.
No,
but,
no.
at some point.
Jesus Christ.
Let's not make a habit out of it.
Yeah, no. Just, I mean, I'll say unequivocally, I'll fucking ride with you any day, man. You were awesome. Tailpuff. Oh my God, how amazing are you? You and Justin together. What do you think? Give me your thoughts on the past 24 hours. It feels like a weekend. It really it feels like a whole weekend, to me at least. What do you think?
I'm completely blown away. My very first hacker conference, I ran into people like Quad, and I was welcomed into the hacker family. And this weekend completely blew us away. We put the word out, it spread, and we really got to see some really awesome stuff. I really, really loved watching Viking Sec curse at his computer last night, going through the same troubleshooting steps I've seen. And I sent him a message. I was like, man, I can't tell you how much I love you right now, because some of your struggles troubleshooting are the same as mine. In all sincerity, anyone who's watching, anyone who streamed, donated, is here today, we want to see you with us down at Keycocker. The school is located on the South Island of Keycocker. If you want to escape some of your coronavirus isolation, hop on Airbnb and start picking out where you want to stay. It's a beautiful island, and we fell in love with the island because of the people. And we were able to meet and learn with the students at Ocean Academy, and it was like icing on a cake. We'll see if how much Justin still likes me after I shave his beard off here in a second. Love you.
Spoiler alert! Oh
Love
wait,
you.
yeah. Oh no, we already posted the hell out of that. I can't. That's why I want to get I want to get the mushy thoughts out before we get to the carnage. And Mr. Steve D3, Steve Reagan is a guy that no matter what I do, what fucking harebrained idea I come up with, what endeavor, I know I can call him or just message him and be like, "Yo, you down?" And he gets mad because like you have to ask if I'm down. The last time I did a 24-hour stream for Movember, and it was just me doing stupid hack the box shit. He was the one. Him and Rook stayed there. Was like, "Yo, get something to eat, get something to drink," and I didn't know I needed that until they did it. So, Steve, bro, like, good night.
Dude, I'm overwhelmed. Like, I don't know how to accurately describe what I'm feeling. Just amazed, I guess, is an easy way to put it.
Yeah,
it's one of those things. You came to me and you're like, "Hey, I've got this idea. What do you want to do?" And I'm like, well, "Whatever the fuck you want me to. I don't care. You tell me."
He's so intent too. He's like, "Oh, you just yes, let's fucking do it." And he's so low key and he goes so hard into it. Like, dude, you're amazing.
Steve.
Fucking, and now, this definitely would not have gotten off the ground. He was the second in command. I think he might have even seen the tweet before I did. But as soon as I said it, he was like, "Yeah, let's fucking do it." He's just always go. Let's figure out a way to do these things. Mr. El Cantaro, who I've seen for years now. And I was always like, man, that guy looks interesting. I want to get to know him. And God damn it, if my gut wasn't right, because I don't know if somebody does when they die, if they do actually get to see like a highlight reel of stats of like, hey, you almost died this many times, and hey, look, you could have married that fucking person. If this would have happened, and it would have shown me a reel of El Cantaro having me never met him. I would have fought to go back and try it again just so I could be his friend. That's how I feel about Kintaro. So dude, fucking, you're amazing, man. What are your thoughts about the past? And it seems like to people like, oh, you only did it's not like you did a con for 3 days. Well, it felt like 3 days. So, what do you think, man?
It is. I think I had fun, and I often say that I've gotten old enough I can afford to die, and I don't mean that in a bad way. That means I have good friends that I can ride and die with. I have things that I can leave to the younger generation. I can pass on and have them in charge. So, and like John Wick says, united we are stronger. So, we do a lot of infighting in the community. I bust your balls all the time.
Oh, you're vicious. You're a vicious bitch.
Vicious, right? But if you're gonna go in, you have to go in all the way, regardless. If it's a good cause or a bad cause, there's no point of. I mean, I have no point of doing it halfway through because whatever. So, but I had fun, and I just wanted to thank you for organizing everything, and my brother Homeless for reaching out and asking for help because we all suck at asking for help, and he was brave enough to go out and ask for help. So,
as far as this team goes, I want, like I mentioned earlier, of all the teams that I've put together and rallied up, and just friends of mine are like, yo, you want to come along with me on this thing? I've yet to see any of them work as well together as all of you did. Because I could be busy, there's quite a few hours we were side streaming other streamers, and I can kind of go take a walk and fucking do whatever. But I know I could go back into any channel, and you guys would already be handling shit. And I walked around with my wife at lunchtime, and I was just looking at some of the feeds, and I was like, these people have this shit unlocked. I don't have to ask for anything. Matter of fact, they're showing me up. I got to get my social media game down because they're fucking going crazy. And of course, we couldn't have done it without any of the streamers and the guests that came along. We have a few of them. Tully, fuck it, you're awesome.
Danny, before that, I'm gonna start shaving this thing off.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, so for anybody who didn't know, and I barely know what's going on because I was a little busy. Apparently, somebody lost a bet. Somebody donated a lot of money. So Kintaro, you're shaving your beard.
Yeah.
And
I haven't shaved over a decade. It's gonna go.
So this is amazing. And Justin, you're shaving something, aren't you?
So
now just something.
I don't know. Again, I know bits and pieces.
Not on stream. Just to be clear.
Not on stream.
Don't shave that on stream.
So it all started off when I noticed that we were getting closer and closer to the goal. We had just peaked like 32,000, and I was like, the next person who donates 1337, I'll shave my beard. And then somebody tried to go donate $13.37. And I was like, no, you're gonna have to kick it over one more. Then they're like $133.70. I was like, one more over. And then and I was like, somebody's got to do it in the next 10 minutes. And I kind of forgot my 10-minute rule. But anyway, Tully messages me and goes, you're welcome, and then sends me a screenshot of a $1,337 donation. And I said, okay, well, I guess I will be shaving my beard. And so I went out to Twitter and I was like, hey guys, you're gonna want to do this because I'm shaving my beard. Look, not that I haven't shaved in a decade, but it's been quite a while. My beard keeps getting longer, and I keep getting it real close because of the freaking coronavirus and trying to cover it up, keeping it managed. But I was like, it's screwed. It's we're supposed to be getting out of this funk soon. I was like, it's growing in nicely. Oh, you know what? Why don't I just give it a nice buzz? And then I was like, so I put it on the line, and then Tully called me out and challenged me. And then he said, hey, the next person that donates, I'll do it. And then like literally simultaneously, Alcantara was like, hey, you know what? Screw it. I'll put my beard on the line too. And then that's when we saw the flood of $1,337 donations. I think that's how it all started. So put my beard on the line, Kintaro, and then Tully was like, I'll mohawk it. And then because of all that, it looked like Aaron was like, hey, by the way, I'll forcibly tackle Justin and cut his beard for if we get above 35,000. And then we creeped above it. And I was like, well, good thing your wife loves your beard so much she's willing to put it on the line for you, because it looks like we've gotten really close to the actual goal. So
he's gonna get me back.
Yeah.
It's coming. I don't know how, but if you guys see me at a con in the near future with a full-on shaved head, you know what happened.
Totally.
I was gonna say, is this gonna be something shaved that you can show to us?
Tattoo on the head that says "I'm Brittany."
I didn't say it, Kintaro. I didn't say it, but you did.
It's fine.
Tully.
So there's technically 3 $1,300
$137 donations. So
Yes, there was
you know,
there's one I
so it
think.
doesn't add up. So either someone else needs to shave, or one of us needs to shave something in addition.
No, PG-13, PG-13.
Who has a beard? Who
It was
still has a
Blind
beard on
Hacker.
this call?
Wait. It was Blind Hacker. It was Justin, and it was Kentaro. That's 3.
No, so it was Blind offered it up, and I paid the ransom or the bounty in order for him to do so. I then offered up a mohawk for $13.37, and then El Cantaro also offered up his beard. Then we got two $13.37 donations.
So Justin was if we made it over 35,000.
Yes.
Yeah, we have one empty.
So
Who has
we
a
got
beard?
one lingering $13.37.
I know who it is, but I don't know if they want to remain private or not.
Wait, you're the snitch here, Danny.
Oh, for once, I'm not going to break OPSEC, but I know who it is, and if the person wants to come and say it, they can. If not, I'm not going to say it, because there were actually a couple of people who donated quite a bit of money towards this that are just like, I don't want anybody. It's fine. I did this. I like to do it. Just don't out me.
I did the thing.
Joe did the
I'm
thing.
anonymous.
Joe did the thing. Joe did. His first thing was 1,000, and then he did the 1337. So Joe did 2 of them. This fucking guy. He probably I don't know. Just suffice it to say, I know there are a lot of people will never realize what they do and what they give, and Joe is one of them, and that's all I'll say. And it's fucking staggering. And then also, we have some of our guests. Tully, I pledge my undying allegiance to you for making Kentaro do this. Like, you need somebody killed, like, just let me know. Like, I'm riding with you. Zephyr, thank you for getting me out of the goddamn wilderness in Discord. Actually, you didn't.
No problem, man. It was a lot of fun.
I mean, you kind of got me out. You mostly just heckled me for not being able to find my way out.
No, I helped. We got Street Fighter underway eventually, and managed to stream two different screens. So that was good.
And by the way, Zephyr is also Andy. He is also a sock goon, and he does he is a Scotland man. He does Ouija Cast. That is his podcast, and of course, the dude we see everywhere. I've seen him for years. Sans hat, but it's Josh Marpet Quadling. Who was part of our last panel of the day, arguably the funniest fucking, because like I had to leave and go do grocery shopping, and I came back to just madness between him and Casper. So Josh, as always, dude, thank you for just being a part of these things. You've been crossing my path a lot lately, man, and I couldn't be happier about it.
Thank you for inviting us. I cannot tell you how much fun we had. I cannot tell you how enjoyable it was to be doing something right and proper, to be doing something that we should do as a community, as individuals, and it was friggin' awesome. And of course, watching the Blind Hacker and oh, look at Aaron getting his, it's so cute. Oh my God, Justin, you're so adorable. And Kentaro's like, screw it, I'm shaving it right on camera. We're getting this sucker done right first thing.
This is insane. This is fucking crazy. And I like how I had the window on Kentaro, and somehow it automatically and magically changed to hacker as a blind hacker. I don't fucking know. Thank you, OBS. So now, while all of these people are trying to get fancied and gussied up,
this is an online shaving party. I think it's a first for any community.
Before I say this, I'm gonna add some.
So is this the first Zoom shaving conference? Is that what's
I
going
really
on?
think that it is, dude. I don't think this has been done
We need to
before.
get Pyro's ex Ed in here for the Mohawk Con. I mean, come on,
I don't think this has been done before, so I would like to say hacker history, possibly. So it looks like I'm going to do a final count of what is up there right now. It's going to. I'm keeping it open till Justin. When did we say is tomorrow night? For the
tomorrow night at midnight.
Tomorrow night at midnight. So right now there is 40. Oops, God damn it! I want to pop calc. Get over here. 41. 8.
Well, I don't know how well you can see it, but I just finished. I'm mostly done, but here I'm going to show you the shavings here on the ground.
Oh Jesus!
Wow, is that a raccoon?
No, it's from when I did my
Oh.
hair the other day, but it's been sitting on the deck and collecting leaves. So, so that's mostly beard and my hair now. So it's actually weirdly a lot bigger than I thought it was. So I'm waiting for it to come alive and teeth to come out of it and it to roll around and try to bite my ass. So.
I was gonna say that looks
actually
like
got nervous.
leaves that you raked up in the yard, dude.
No,
Yeah, seriously.
that's actually all hair, mostly hair with a few leaves in it.
So now I need some product. Oh God.
So give me 1 second, and I'm going to put the current number up on.
So
the
my wife
screen.
will actually thank you, Tully. I have it. This feels weird. Please stop looking at me. Focus on anybody else. I don't even know what I look like yet. The little tiny camera thingy.
So you all wanted the keyboard carnage.
Oh boy.
Oh shit, Justin. Oh my
Nice.
God.
Oh,
Wait, somebody focus on him. I can't see him on the mobile device.
hold on.
Justin, holy
Justin,
crap.
talk. You have to talk.
It
You
doesn't,
done
I don't recognize him. Aaron,
Holy shit, Justin.
How do I see everybody on the mobile device?
Hit-
Slide to the right.
Swipe to the right.
Oh, there we go. Awesome.
You play Tinder, yes.
Dude, I was with my wife before even freaking mobile phones were around. All right, so I don't even know what that means.
Oh my dear.
Oh
Lord,
my
Justin.
God, dude. Like you look even more like a baby than I do.
I think he looks handsome.
You
Oh, that's
married to
good.
him, so
That's good idea. I mean, that's appropriate. Let's put it that way.
that doesn't count.
Damn.
That's an
I was
insect
mostly
praise.
sober when I married him.
Oh my.
I mean, I could really just watch this all night, but I'm about to put this number up on the screen.
Kentaro, you're scary. I don't even recognize you, man.
I don't recognize myself, man.
How long has it been since you shaved that off?
No, it must be over 13, 14 years.
Oh my.
All right.
Wow.
All right. Here is where we stand now. The number that we got, I got.
Oh, there's blood. There's blood. I promise blood. There's blood.
Good. Can you put it in a vial so we can sell it at next DEF CON?
The bath water. The bath water.
Taro, you look like a baby too, dude.
So
Seriously.
So shiny.
So listen, the number that we got when we initially started this was $385 a kid for 135 kids to get them through to June. And so I did a little bit of math and I rounded up a little bit, and I did it at 52,000. Here is where we are now. 48,202 and 48 cents. That is what we have now. That is how close we are to $52,000 to get them through to June. And I would fucking do this all again to get them through to December if we could.
No.
I'll do it myself out in the parking lot. But seriously, 48,000. That's nothing that, like, I am so fucking happy that everybody, all of our streamers, all of the people in the chat, Grifter, Serbo, Dave Kennedy, I could go on and on. We've talked about it. I'm gonna babble soon, but here's what we have, and the main festivity is over. But if you can, there's 85 people viewing in the chat. If every one of you could take this number, use our hashtags, and say they are this fucking close, curse if you want to, for effect, to 52,000. I would love to see this by midnight tomorrow. But I'm still gonna go to sleep well tonight, more than well. But I'll still be up for a while. Anybody wants to play some jackpot game or some shit or whatever. So
Daddy, give me 10 more minutes.
no, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just fucking riffing right now. So that's where we are. $48,202.48. Again, that's not reflected on a GoFundMe because of people like Joe, because of people like Katie Musaris, who she is a legend and she always helps out in all the stuff that I do and everybody else does. So that's the number, and we're gonna stick around until Kentaro's done. Who else? We're waiting for the Mohawk. Oh, Tully, are you done or?
Done.
I'm looking at a screen that's this big.
Get good, Scrub. Justin, oh my God.
Holy shit, Justin. Who the fuck are you?
I haven't known you that long, but this is jarring.
I'm seeing that Justin is gone and there's some accountant in that place.
He's not.
Is that Ted from accounting?
Ted from accounting. There we go.
He's not a homeless hacker. He is a condo accountant.
He's evolved. Yep.
He's doing this just for social engineering. He actually social engineered you to pay him to take
I'll
off the
send you
beer,
that later.
so that then he can go and break into some like transatlantic jet firm as Ted from accounting.
It's like jokes on all of us who was gonna shave anyways. I mean, you know.
I could totally see myself getting. Holy shit! I could totally see myself getting turned down from a bank loan from Justin now.
Hey Zach, we don't want to hear anything out of you. Do you even have to shave?
That's not fair.
Hi everybody.
That's not fair. Hey, you know what? At least,
Oh my
like,
God.
I have great smelling shaving cream at least. So like the once a week I shave, and like that's it. Like I go like a month, and I might like have like what Steve's profile picture has. Like that's the extent I get.
That's
This
the
is
2 o'clock
me.
shadow for some of us. Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't doubt it. I don't.
This is me after 8 weeks, so like I'm lucky if I get anywhere near a beard.
I feel that. I feel that, Zephyr. Oh, I feel that.
Horrible curses with facial hair. I'll shave, and like 5 minutes later, it's all back. You can see the stubbles coming back in, and it annoys me. Look at El Cantaro. You,
I look like a retired Mexican wrestler.
You look like you own a casino.
I shouldn't have done this.
So actually, I gotta tell you, man. Okay, so El Cantaro, I'm not sure about the Mexican wrestler. You look like the retired Mexican guy who works for some people, if you know what I'm talking about. And but man, Joe, you look like somebody who just got woken up out of bed because the kids next door are partying too hard, and you're gonna go see about that. You're gonna go take care of business because those fucking kids are gonna fucking hear from you.
Oh man, so my beard brush is useless now.
Yeah, same here. I have beer oil and beer wax, and like, the fuck I'm gonna do now with that?
This is fit. And I got something from Serbo. Serbo is trying to push us over. So what Serbo did, he's gonna put a tweet out if he hasn't already. Serbo, also the showrunner of DEF CON parties. Whoever gets us over 50,000, he's sending them a full DEF CON parties, every shirt they've ever had, every sticker they've ever had, full DEF CON parties pack from Serbo. Because he's just him and Grifter were the second interview. We talked about AO Hell, and he got down with it, and so DEF CON parties is going to sponsor it. The person who gets us over 50 grand gets a big ass care package from DEF CON party. So FYI.
How much was that?
Oh wait, here it is. I'm actually gonna look at the tweet now. If it ever comes
Justin's like, hey, how much is that?
Yeah, right.
I want that pack.
We are
Justin, we're not shaving you again. Okay,
four-
just to be clear.
4,000.
I mean, if you want to, fine, but that costs extra. Okay, Aaron has a very set price sheet on that.
Yeah. Hey, DEF CON parties family. They hosted an online charity. If you get it into 50K, all previous year stickers, tattoos, shitty add-on, sweatband, and COVID-19 masks that you can cut to your size. So whoever gets us, and I'll look at it like I know where everything stands. Whoever gets us over 50 gets that full prize pack. So follow DEF CON parties.
Where are we now?
We are at 48 and change.
So somebody needs to pop in a couple of grand, and they'll do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Like actually less than $2,000. It's like 48,202. So they need.
Hey,
18.
so actually, if we can get over 50, I'll shave my head. Like,
fuck me!
I will do that like all the way to
Zach,
it too. I've got
Zach,
an electric
Zach.
trimmer. What's up?
Zach,
like-
if that happens, you realize you'll be bald for like the next 6 years, apparently.
Oh no, this is like 3 months, man.
Are you
Like,
serious?
yeah.
Jesus. Okay. This is
Yeah,
like
all
20 years.
this, by the way, it's only since quarantine. All the top.
Dude, this is
Hey.
like 20 years. So I you know, I don't
Line,
know
you're
what to
good
say.
looking, man.
Yeah, no, I mean, dude, your beard though. I mean, like all of y'all with the beards and everything. No, it's clean.
So you guys are
You
getting a
know,
tour of
it's
my house,
interesting,
by the way,
like-
if you're paying attention in the background here.
Like 10 years ago, I screwed up my mustache and shaved my goatee off at the time.
Yeah.
And I came out of the bathroom. My wife, fiance at the time, walks by,
Nope.
does like the double take, looks up and goes, "Oh Jesus, it's you! Don't do that." And I'm like, "What? I'm standing here."
Oh.
I'm like, "I'm not doing anything." She's like, "No, don't ever shave your face again." I'm like, Okay.
So, all right. So again, unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to do the follow up after party for the Hacker Game Show. Lintile had some family stuff he had to attend to. But yeah, I'm gonna just be up on Twitter trying to keep up, and maybe I'll do some games or like fucking Stream Deck or Jackbox later or something like that. So I'm actually just talking until my counter. We've already gone. I want it to hit 25 hours to get that extra hour in. So by the time I actually say goodbye, you guys.
How much more?
We got about 30 seconds.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Farewell, auf
Wiedersehen.
Goodbye.
So again, thank you to everybody. Thank you for letting me do this on this stream and riding with me on this. And let's see what we can do bigger and better next time. Yeah, Heidi, again, I'm going to leave with you. I can't wait to watch all of your kids' videos because I didn't get a chance to see them yet. We're going to keep the Discord up. That is the Hacker Stream Discord now. So you're always the principal's office can stay in there. Your kids are always welcome in there, and I cannot wait to go and see all of you in public.
Awesome. Let me see. Is my mic on?
Yes. Yeah, you're
All
good.
right. Okay. I also wanted to just say one last thank you to the sponsors. I left that list out earlier. Dead Pixel Spectre Ops, Red Canary Company, Red Canary Co.
Red Canary.
Red Siege. Yes, Red Siege, Trimark Security, Trusted Sec, Milton Security, Digital Silence, and Luta Security. And there are lots of streamers. I looked through the names. I was a little worried I might hack them up, but incredible streamers and all of you that invested that time to lead us through this. I'm just so grateful and can't wait to meet many of you in person.
Well,
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And for everybody else, until next time, until next episode, I'll be doing one with Joe very, very soon. So thank you, everybody. And I'll talk to you soon. Thank you, guys.
Night.
Thank you,
Bye.
Danny.
Thank you, Danny.
See y'all.
Thank you. Awesome
care.
job, man.
Excellent effort, everyone. Cheers, folks.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.